Something really cool happened today. I was going through the comments on my videos and answering some things that people had said. And I had a comment on our Gasland continuous hot water heater. They asked if they could repost it on their social media. So that's pretty cool. They enjoyed the short that I did and they just wanted to put it on their own media and share it. It still works after over a year and we still enjoy it. I even had the pipes freeze, and I did have to replace this piece, the shower head and hose, because it split the hose. But that's the only problem we've had. This is still running well. I would say it's probably been used for, might be pushing 100 showers now. Our neighbor's water heater went out at one point, and so they needed to come over here daily and have their children and themselves take showers every day. So we probably ran up, I estimated maybe we ran up about 40 showers during that time. If you've been wondering how the Starlink has been going, it's not. Today is 2 weeks that we've had no Starlink internet. Like I told you, in the meantime, we ended up getting Spectrum. So we have Spectrum fiber. And we've had a little glitchiness with the Spectrum. I'm hoping it's done. But I've had some speed tests that were the worst I've ever seen in my life. Like a speed of 2. So it's, out of 300 is what we're supposed to be getting. So Starlink did send me, I guess you could say SpaceX sent me a new router, and I tried it. It's doing exactly the same thing that the other ones were doing. I already packaged up one of the old ones and sent it back in, and they're supposed to send me a new cable. So I guess here's the cable coming down the side of the house. We're going to replace that whole cable from here all the way back into the house in the router. If somehow I find out that Spectrum's not as good, I don't know. I don't think we're going to keep the Starlink. We'd really have to have serious Spectrum problems to do that. Yeah, so we'll just test it when we get the cable. It's funny, for like a week or more, they didn't fulfill the order on the cable. I don't know if they were waiting for more to come in or what. So hopefully we'll get that in the next couple of days and we can test it out. Hopefully it'll work. Then we can sell our equipment and know that we're selling good equipment. Right here by the back door, we've got our benches. We've been growing some seedlings the past few weeks, and now we got some nice large plants coming in. There's still tiny plants here. Today I'm transplanting this peppermint. This is licorice and comfrey. The comfrey is really good for putting around the fruit trees, and it brings minerals up. It has a long tap root and it brings minerals up from below and makes it available to the fruit trees. Licorice root is just a good healthy thing to use as a supplement, and peppermint, for one thing, could make a nice mojito. I still have these tiny ones here that I'm gonna let them stay in this seed starter. I might need to get a new pot for this one soon. These 3 right here. And then a little later we'll put those into some pots. I might go ahead and do this today. I might go ahead and do these today. We should be bagging these up and putting them in the freezer. But if I can just eat a few while I'm out here, that's good too. Those are sweet. If you've been watching, you've known that I've wanted to establish a nice big patch of peppermint. And so I came down here and did a little bit of caretaking. I noticed this plant was starting to get in big trouble. So I put some mulch around it, gave it a little bit of compost, and watered it. And I need to come and start watering it probably daily for a little while, especially during this drought. I think that's the problem here, is just the ground is not staying damp. When I bring the seedlings over here, then I will really work on the ground a lot more. I've got some good soil in there, but I think I'll dig a little trench that'll catch water coming off this hill, slight hill, and put some really good soil in there, some compost, and just keep on trying to get this thing established. I've probably spent $20 in plants that just keep dying over here. The first ones, I don't know what was wrong. They kind of had what they needed and didn't really do anything well. This plant has really lasted well, but I can see that I've been neglecting it lately. While I'm over here, I wanted to look at this garden that Cindy's been tending. I know I'm not pointing out the weeds. No, she's been doing a great job over here. These plants are really healthy. They're huge. Yes, we have been weeding, but we're not out here killing ourselves with the weeding. It's been warm today, and the leaves get droopy in the middle of the day. They perk back up, you know, in the dusk and dawn. But I didn't even notice. I didn't even know we had any pumpkins down here, and I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 pumpkins. So that's really cool, and they're big. 5 pumpkins. I see another one over there. Wow, the one I wasn't seeing is huge. There's a 6th one, a little small 6th one. This is nothing. There's some cantaloupes coming in right there. We've been getting tons of zucchini, big baseball bat zucchini. And there's some squash. I can see some squash in the plant. We'll be getting lots of good squash. I've been loving eating that. And then there's my asparagus. It looks like about half the crowns that I put in the ground came up. Maybe more, but we had really bad weeds in there for a while. So I've come down here 2 or 3 times weeding that, and I might have damaged a little bit of it. But it looks like it's doing okay.
Just look, just look, just look, just look, yeah look what my Lord has done, yeah look, ooh look, yeah see what my Lord has done. Lord I know my time ain't long. It was soon one morning, time ain't long.
I'm trying something new today. I've put the fence around a little bit of the trees here, so that for the first time, the sheep from here to here can eat some of the poison ivy, eat some of the blackberries, eat whatever they find in all of these leaves that they like. So the idea is to see what they eat and what they like, and see if they're gonna clean it out kind of the way goats would, or what they're gonna do. It looks like they nibbled a little bit on it, and then they're back here in the grass again eating. So we'll see what they do. So this is the before. And maybe the after is gonna look exactly the same, who knows, but just an experiment. If they do enjoy eating some of this, then maybe next time I'll try to open it up the rest of the way. This is where we had the bonfires, burned up a lot of wood, which destroyed all the grass, but now it's kind of growing back in. And you can see the dark green here where it's just, the ashes are really doing good for the plants and grass that come in here. And of course they're chowing down on this grass because they can tell that it's better than a lot of the other grass. Right now we're having a drought. It seemed like we're getting tons of rain, and then all of a sudden we're not getting much rain. So like, here's the area that I mowed. It's just brown, and a lot of the grass is dead. So that concerns me. We see a lot of green grass out here. But unless we get some rain going, even this might not have very much for them to eat. So hoping and praying for rain. I just noticed Favia heading back over to the trees again. So it looks like she's finding some good stuff to eat in there. Maybe she'll show the other ones. Oh, there goes another one. But now they're back to the grass again. Here they are again. They also, I think they've discovered that there's shade right here too. I just hope they don't rub all over the poison ivy and then I rub the sheep and get poison ivy on me. I had heard that sheep and goats like poison ivy, but now I've seen it for myself. Because most of what's in here in this area is poison ivy, and I see it going in Favia's mouth.